out 10 significant signs to say that you're doing pretty good on your soul-led path. I'll begin by saying that the first one is that you are embracing your life purpose. You know, you feel it. It feels like you're aligned. You just get up and you're passionate about doing it. You've got a bigger purpose than what meets the eye, which means you don't mind what other people think so much. Other people's opinions are none of your business because you've got your own mission. It's like your personal calling, and that's a bigger story than you. When we just sit in our own little space and think that we're just poor, hard done by, we are separate from everything that exists. That's a separation in our mind. We are not separate. We are connected with everything that exists. Everything. And the minute we feel like we are left out or we are separated, we are in our ego, and that ego is the layers that we remove. When we can realize that we're not by ourselves, that we're part of something bigger, and our calling represents that bigger thing, that's when you don't not mind what other people think because you've just got this bigger drive to do cool shit in life. So the second thing on the list of 10 significant signs to show that you are literally aligning with your soul is that you don't follow trends. You don't need to be cool. You don't need to be doing the cool stuff. You just don't. Because you're finding your own experiences that talk to you in their own way. Experiences that sing hallelujah, you know. Number 3, you are literally at peace with yourself. This means that you really accept and love your quirks, your warts, and your fabulousness. So that's a total acceptance of the self, where you can put on a bit of weight and be okay about it and love yourself anyway, not bag yourself. You can be at peace with where you're at in life, even if you haven't climbed the career ladder yet. You can be at peace with yourself when you don't have a partner, or when things aren't looking the exact same as the neighbours, the Joneses over the way, your friends' lives. You can be at peace, whatever the circumstance. It doesn't mean you don't have little moments where you just think, that'd be nice. But these moments are just another reason to launch a new intention out there. Remind the universe, hey, yeah, I'm keen to open my heart to that. I'm keen to receive more abundance. The reality is your higher self in the universe knows what's best for you, far better than you think you know for yourself. So if you listen to the inner wisdom, it's going to be a lot easier. We just think we know what's best for us, but usually it's what we want to compete in the world of other egotistical humans. So it is quite a significant shift to just go into a space of being you. So on that note, we also, number 4 is stop forcing things. So that kind of aligns with what I just said. We start to flow like nature. So we take a few tips out of nature's book on how to be, and we know that life is about seasons and changes and growth and renewal and resilience, and it's a real flow with what is, and it changes all the time. Change is something that people resist, that people are even fearful of. What a nightmare to be fearful of change when it's the only thing that you can guarantee in life. Change. Yeah, and that really connects with your intuition as well. If you are not forcing because you're just trusting the process once again. The other thing that you can do, the number 5, you embrace all the twists and turns. So this implies that when you do come up against a tricky time, you can question yourself, am I supposed to be the rock star, or is this just leading me to the great love, and maybe I will follow into the path of having children, or maybe I'm going to decide to own my own music store, whatever it is. You don't have to know If the plan changes, let it change. Let it evolve. Don't be so stuck on the outcome, because that's the problem. That's the expectation and the assumption. We can have excitement for the idea, but be open to the idea playing out in a different way than you expect. It's really the trusting of the process. So the other pretty obvious one, that would be number 6, is that you are present. You know that now is all there is. It's now. It's totally it. That's a tricky one for many, many people. We can come in and out of it in the day. Anything is good, just to really be in the moment with what is. Presence. It's an appreciation. It's a calmness. It's a stillness. It's a peaceful feeling. And number 7 is the ability, we just see the world differently. Suddenly you just look at everything from a different perspective. I think we look at it more from a love perspective. Ultimately, though, we realize there is no true good or bad, because everything is subjective. And that really brings me to reminding you about the polarity of life. You know, can't have hot without cold, can't have high without low, man without woman. We talk about this and we say, what if the middle ground or somewhere there is the easier place to sit, rather than judging yourself or others for right or wrong or good or bad. So we simply see the world from a more accepting place, full of love. Number 8, you embrace your emotions fully. You just go for the wild ride, go through it, the roller coaster. That does not imply that you tell yourself lots of stories and go down rabbit holes and just embrace your depression or anxiety or get stuck down at the bottom of the hole in the dark spot. No. It means you be with the emotions so that they come and then they go in the moments that they're there, rather than holding on to them. We just say, today is this. Or we do a energetic transformation to clear why this particular emotion keeps popping up, rearing its wee head. Number 9, you speak your truth, which means you do what's right for you. In other words, you set boundaries and you say no when you need to say no for your well-being. And you do so because you actually also trust that you'll be in a better space to be a better friend, a better mother, father, boyfriend, girlfriend, sister, brother, uncle, employee, boss, whoever. It's a PowerPoint. If you know how to speak your truth because you really feel so solid in who you are, that does not mean you speak your truth and be rude to people or, have an opinion about something. No, it's speaking your truth about what your needs are based on that situation, with no blame, judgment, criticism, or comparison. Simply coming from the I feel, and therefore I'm going to have to say no, or whatever the outcome might be. And the last 10 signs that you are aligning with your soul is that you are a love bomb. You are literally a bomb of love. You sprinkle love wherever you go, and you basically just leave a trail of unicorns and rainbows and butterflies. Little fairy dust. So wherever you go, you just remember to love what is. Love yourself, love what rises within yourself emotionally, and send compassion to those who may have in the past or may even still frustrate you or annoy you a bit. It's a little self-check. It's a self-check that you take yourself back to when you remember how much love heals. As the Beatles set in motion, all you need is love. I don't think that's how the tune went, but there's a song that says something like that, isn't there? Woohoo!